Hello and thanks for joining us on SEABL TV. Today I'm out in Dandenong where I've come down to interview the two coaches for 2011, and I'm joined now first up by Larissa Anderson. Larissa, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
How are you enjoying the off-season? Are you just having a break from the game, or are you already preparing for next season?
We're actually already preparing. We had our first tryout last Sunday. I've chatted to all the girls, now starting to look at what we kind of need to fill a couple of spots in the roster. So yeah, no, it's all happening.
Mate, there's obviously a lot of your players running around in the WNBL at the moment. Do you get any enjoyment knowing that you might have had a hand in getting those players up to the standard where they could compete at that level?
Yeah, absolutely. I think look, they did a lot of work with the WNBL squad as well in the off season. But I think as a SEABL coach, that's my job. Is that I've got a whole team of girls that pretty much want to have a real prominent spot in a WNBL side, mainly hopefully at Dandenong. And we've got we're real blessed out here, the fact that we have got SEABL and a National League side. Not many clubs can boast that. So it's great to see the girls out there and watch as many of the games as I can to see how they're going.
Mate, with so many players playing in the WNBL and across a few different teams as well, is it going to be hard for you to keep the same core group of players from last year in next season as well?
No, look, at this stage we've got, other than myself, Alison Downey and now Chelsea Burns, everyone else is coming back. So as opposed to last year when I was a new coach and having to start from scratch pretty much, we've got a really good nucleus to build on, so I only have a couple of spots we have to fill.
Mate, last year obviously very successful, the championship, yourself Coach of the Year. How do you replicate that kind of form next year, and how do you overcome any sense of complacency?
Look, there will never be an issue with complacency. It's not. It's none of the girls or myself are kind of like that. It's more about, I think, having to replicate what the winning formula was last year. But we will have a similar group, but different group at the same time. There'll be another year on together. We'll have a couple of different players in there. So we're going to have to think of a whole new formula, but keep that nucleus that we had in terms of what really worked for us. So look, it's exciting. I mean, hopefully you can't really do anything better than what we did last year. It was a real dream season. It's one that none of us will ever forget. So what we'll do is just go game by game and hope to make finals again and see what happens from there.
Okay, mate, you touched on maybe a new formula there. Have you looked at any recruiting areas or areas that you might have been lacking in last year? Maybe a backup big tall or a backup point guard, anything like that? Yeah,
I think it's no secret that we were small last year. So definitely be looking to bring in a quality big. We've got brilliant juniors coming through the program, so I don't think there's really any other areas that I have to fill that much, so we're just looking for that big.
Mate, well, they say one of the hardest things in sport is to win it all. It's even harder to go back to back, so good luck in 2011.
Thank you very much.